Cockerel, he's just a true guy. You'll have a true time. Tell, Cockerel, leave your troubles at the door. You know the game, you know the score. We're here to have fun, so holster that gun and read the writing on the wall. The predictions leak, done every week. It just goes on and 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 on. Why do I always get it wrong? Tell, Cockerel, he's just a chill guy. You'll have a chill time. Tell, Cockerel. Jose gets himself around, always talking Spurs wherever he is found, home or away. He always tips to win, throws the form book in the bin with a cheeky knowing grin. Tell, Cockerel, he's just a chill guy. You'll have a chill time. Tell, Cockerel. The Predictions League, done every week. It just goes on and on and on and on. Why do I always get it wrong every time I play along? Tell, Cockerel, the show is so chilled, your time is well filled. If you want good friendly chat, then here's where it's at. Tell, Cockerel. It just goes on and 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 on. Why do I always get it wrong? Tell, Cockerel, the show is so chill, your time is well filled. If you want good friendly chat, then here's where it's at. Tell, Cockerel.
Hello. We're back. Um, we're back. Right. As I promised, I did say to you guys that I'm going to do predictions bonus this week because it's been terrible. The world has been terrible, both in the world, I've been at war, the football this week, absolutely everything. It's been an awful, and at the end, looks like it's going to be a dreary week as well because the rain's come. So I thought to myself, do you know what? I weren't going to do it, but I thought, right, do you know what? Let's keep people happy. Let's do it. So what I've done is I have decided to run predictions for this week, and I've decided to go and do um, bonus games, and that's what we're doing. We're doing some bonus games, and I've got 20 games for you guys. We might have to lap through these because some of these you would never heard of. So if you're ready, we will do bonus predictions, right? Hello to you all that have come back. So Daz, Drula, Jess, Tot Spurs. Good afternoon, mate. Kuvar, Queen Ellie, and Graham. Graham's just joined us. So welcome all in. These are your bonus predictions for the week, and we shall start with the first game. The first game is between Skender Bell versus Lushna. Skenderbell versus Lushna. That would be your first game of the week. uh, I have to wear, Ellie, I have to wear all the attire for work, I'm afraid. So, um, cheers for this. I was like, yeah, creative bonus games week is much needed. I'm going to try and guess each league without, going to try it without cheating. Okay, fair enough. Archer's here as well. Big up again, Jose. Just saw that you gave me an extra point for Brighton Arsenal when I predicted a draw. Oh, don't start on me. Okay, I'll have to have a look at it afterwards. Okay, right, I will look at it. Right, let's start with this one first. Um, who was the first one in? Skenderbell versus Lushna. So Graham's first one in with a 2-1. Right, and he's the first one because I've got no other scores here. So 2-1 with Graham. He'll be in the lap of the gods this week, I'm telling you. Uh, Tot Spurs Daz and Ellie have also gone 2-1. Right, where's Ellie? Where's Ellie? Ellie's gone 2-1. Dazar has gone 2-1. Ed has gone 2-0, and so has Daz. Dazar's gone 2-0. 2-1 for Tot Spurs. Right, right. Daz, I'm getting confused. Right, Ed M and Daz R have gone 2-0. Ed M and Daz R have gone 2-0. 2-0 for Daz Reynolds. And then we've got Ed M has gone 2-0. I then have Jess at 2-1. Drew's gone 2-9, but I think she might have put something in the chat after that. Right, let me just go for Jess. Jess says 2-1. Should have Bulgaria, Kuva. No, it's not Bulgaria. But Kuva's gone 3-0 anyway. Kuva has gone 3-0. Let's get Kuva's score in there. Drula says 2-0. Okay. 2-0 for Drula. Right, it's 2-0 for Drula. Yeah, I know, Ryan. I'll change it after. Adam says Serbia. No, it's not Serbia. Archer's gone 3-0. Jess is asking to change to 3-1. Jess, you are not Drula. But 3-1 for you, Jess, is done. Ryan G's also gone 3-0. Ooh, 3-0 now being popular. Ryan G has gone 3-0. Let me get Ryan G in there at 3-0. Right, who else we got? Kuva says Macedonia. No, it's not. Lap of the gods like our chance to stand up, Jose. Yeah, well, JSY. Jess says it's Albania. Albania it is. Right. I don't have a score for Ronnie, so I'm now going to take people out of the show. Bear with me a second. So there's no score for Ronnie. Ryan G moves up a place because he's here and scored. Where's Shem? Shem was here earlier. And Shem's not here now. Okay, Shen and Steve are not here at the moment. Or is he coming? Whiz, mate. It's looking bleak, and we play Liverpool at Anfield, a ground where we've had minuscule success. Drula and Edem have both given me scores, so they obviously get moved up into the positions. Tot Spurs has given me a score, so he moves up into the positions. It looks like people are going to give me loads of work to do by not being here and leaving their scores like a later stage, which is a lot of work when all I want is a weekend off. Right, let's cut these people out of the show. So there's 5 people I'm cutting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 5 of them out of the show there. Sai, good afternoon, Sai. Sai has become become a member again. Good afternoon, Sai. I hope you're well. Sai, if you're playing, mate, we've only just done this the first game. I'm doing 20 today, and I'm still on the first game, Sai. So Sai's game 1-all. Sai, I will put your score in. Let's get Sai in there as well. Sai's on a 1-all. Right, Sai, your score's in. Coover and Graham are here. Let me put Coover and Graham back in. So Coover and Graham are here. Right, so I've got Coover and Graham. Right, that's that. Vindaloo's not here, so cut Vindaloo out. Um, we've got Chris P's not here, so take Chris P out. And then I've got Nick and Scott C are not here, so take them out. Right, let me just put these people in. Right, so these are the people I've got scores from. Archer, Jess, Daz R, Ryan, Drula, Ed, the OG Daz, Ellie, Sai, Kuva, Graham. Yeah, does that sound about right? They're the people I've got at the moment. So this game, yeah, this game, you got Nita. There's 20 games, Nita. Yeah, that you got to look out for. All right. So good afternoon to you, Nita. Anyway, but there's 20 games you got to look out for. This is the first of the 20. So yeah, people were right. Skenderbo versus Lushna is coming to you from Albania. Game number 2 for you people this week is MC Alga versus Mostaganam. Yeah, it's true. This is a real team. These are real teams. It's not me making it up. So MC Alga versus Mostaganam. Ganam. Si says he watched them last week. Oh, good morning to you, Day. Says wishing you all well. Just dropping hello before I go to sleep. Wishing you well, Jose. Thank you very much, Day. I hope you have a really good sleep, mate, and really nice seeing you. God bless you. Some people are doing the old googling, aren't they? Some people are doing the old googling because they're getting this where people are having the right guess. Some people are googling, but Graham has come in with 2-0, and Cy Darson says, "I'll watch them next week. I watched them last week." This is what I mean. This is what it's about. Bring smiles back to people's faces. It's been glum, isn't it? Bring back smiles to people's faces. So I've got a 2-0 for Graham. I've got a 2-0 for Ed M as well. Who else we got? I've got 2-0 for Archer and a 2-0 for Queen Ellie. Archer and Ellie. Um, Kuva. Eltel's gone for 0-2. Who's gone with the Daigle? Oh, Sai's gone with the Daigle. Sai, you gave me 2-0 as a scoreline. Did you not? No, it was Graham and Ed. Okay. So Daigle for Sai. Who else we got there? Drula says 2-1. Drula says 2-1. There's a 2-1 there for Drula. Jess says 3-1. There's 2 3-1s on the spin with Jess. Did I read the figures wrong in this? Because I seem to be the only one that's got an away win here at the moment. Did I read it wrong? Queen Ellie's gone 2-0. I might have to look just again just to make sure. OG Totspurs has gone 2-0. Hold on. What's going on? Why did I pick 0-2? Or was it meant to be 2-0? Um, Sister Stacey, Moose over here. 2-0 for Ryan G. Right, so I need to find Daz and Graham. Graham Gimme is already. Graham Gimme. Sure, Graham Gimme is 2-0. He did. Graham Gimme 2-0. Daz has gone 3-1. Right, I need to make sure I've got the correct scores here. Right, so I have. Who have I got? I've got 2-0 for Archer, 3-1 for Jess, 3-1 for Daz, 2-0 for Ryan, 2-1 for Drula, 2-0 for Ed, 2-0 for OG Daz, 2-0 for Ellie, a 2-2 for Sai, and a 2-0 for Kuva, and a 2-0 for Graham. That's what I've got at the moment. So they probably are the scores that we need to have. Alga are the away team. Ah, I was wondering why you lot were all going for home games. Good afternoon, good evening, Adam. I hope you are well. Uh, right, does that mean I'm changing everybody's games? Am I changing all your scorelines, or are you keeping it as it is? Am I changing everyone's round? Yeah. So okay. So Archer, you're going for a 0-2, yeah? Because you've confirmed it's a 0-2. Okay. So I just need to change it around, don't I? So do you saying it's Moss versus MC Alga, right? And it's 0-2. Is anyone else changed? 0-2 for Ryan. So Ryan's changing this to a 0-2. Um, right, so I've changed Kuvia. You want to keep it as a 2-0 home win for Graham. Put us in for an Alga win, says Ed M. So Ed M went for 2-0. So it's a 0-2 for Ed M as well. Right, I've got that. Tot Spurs is saying 0-2 as well. I changed yours as well, mate. Kuva says 0-2 and Archer's saying 0-2. So let me change Archer and Kuva over. Jess is 1-3, so I'm changing Jess's around to 1-3. My fault, sorry. I'm glad you lot spotted it because I'm thinking to myself, why is everybody going different to what I scored? You know, no, keeping yours. Okay. So, Daz, am I keeping yours? Did Daz say? Changing, please. Oh, so Daz is 1-3 as well then. Okay, so I'm changing Daz to 1-3. Right. So all I need to ask is, Ellie and Drula, are you remaining as you are? Ellie and Drula. No, keep mine the same for Drula. So Ellie has not said anything. So I believe that will keep that as it is as well then. Okay. Right. Game number 3. God, we'll get this soon. Game number 3. Where's this game coming from then, Coos? Ordino versus FC Rangers. Ordino versus FC Rangers. No Googling. 1-3 for Drula. No Googling. Lee says FC Rangers sounds like a 17s football comic. uh, Andorra says Archer. Archer, stop googling. Denmark says Sai. No, it is Andorra. But I know when people are googling, and you can tell who the googlers are straight away. So Daz and Graham are both going for a 0-3 as well. Googlers. Sai's going for a 1-all. 1-all for Sai. It's 1-2 for Jess. Oh, let me see if I can find a 1-2. Yeah, there we go. 1-2's there for Jess. I've got a 1-3 for Daz. And that'll be Totspurs Daz, by the way. Sorry, in order not to confuse. 0-2 for Ed and Archer. Ed and Archer are on a 0-2. Ed and Archer's both 0-2s. Coover's a 1-2. Ellie and Ryan. What have Ellie and Ryan got wrong? Where's Shemtam gone? Shem was here, and Shem's no longer here. Shem, where are you, lad? Ryan G, 1-3. So Ellie is nowhere to be seen. Right. Driller says, you Googlers will have her here till midnight. Get a move on. Yeah, Ellie's not a Googler, I don't think. But she's not here. Ellie, you're going to have to just leave your scoring. Right. The next game is between Alashkert versus Ararat, Armenia. Have a guess where this game's being played. Hazard a guess where this one's being played. So Graham, I've gone for 0-1. Graham's gone for 0-2. Kuva, Sweden. Daz, really? Hi, Ronnie. Hello, mate. You all right? I hope you're well. This is the third game, or the fourth game, Ronnie, if you're playing. I'm doing 20 bonus games this week, mate. Let me just pull you into the show. Where's Ronnie? We'll get Ronnie in there somehow. Jess has gone 1-2. Was there anyone after Jess? Yeah, Graham's gone 0-2, which you already had. 1-2. Sai is. Oh, Sai's gone 2-0. Says it sounds Welsh. Sai's gone 2-0. Cooper's gone for a Daigle. A Daigle for Coops. And then we have a 1-2 for Drula. A 0-2 for Daz. Tell you what, a 0-2 for Daz, a 0-2 for Ronnie, a 0-2 for Ed M. Not sure whether you guys are aware, but I do shorts from the grounds and the games that I go to, and I do shorts, and you get some bright people. So they must think I have my phone on all the time because yesterday the chance that we scored, I managed to capture it live, It started and the ball broke down and then got recycled again. So the corners come in, obviously, cross come in, got recycled again. And Archie Gray did what he did, put it in, so he scored. So I've managed to catch all that live, right? So I've posted it because I caught it all live. So the Palace have scored their goals. I didn't catch it live, but I respect to Palace and respect to any team that's playing away against us. I always show them running away as soon as the goal's scored because I haven't caught the goal live. And then I show the fans because I respect them. I get people abusing me yesterday saying, well, don't you want to show the Palace goal then? I don't go around with my camera on all the time. So anyway, I just thought I'd say, Ellie, you're not here. So I don't know what's happened. Um, Ronnie, I'm going to have to see if I've got time at the end. 1-3, Ellie. Right, 1-3, but Ellie, you've missed a game. Right, for Ellie and for Ronnie, I'm going to go back one game because you both missed a lot for the game before. The game that you both missed before was Ordino versus FC Rangers. So give me a score for Ordino versus FC Rangers, please, Ellie and Ronnie. Yeah, Archie, if you have a look at mine, I've been quite lucky in some of the games where I've caught live goals. I think Archie Gray scored one. I can't remember who we were playing, but Archie Gray, I caught that live as well. I caught a Richarlison goal live as well that he scored. And I caught last night's one live. And, it's, when you've got set pieces or free kicks or corners, it's easy to stop and uh, see the game and record it. And if something comes from it, you post it up. If something doesn't, then you just delete it. And I just don't think that these people understood it. But there we go. Right. Ellie, you give me a score for Ordino versus FC Rangers. No? Yeah. While you're at it, how do you edit this? Okay, edit. Right. So I'm going to edit that one. Right. Right. Another one that you've missed is that one. Ronnie, give us that one. Ordina 2-0 for Ellie. Okay, so we've got ya. 2-0 for Ellie. So just waiting on Ronnie for this one. Yeah, you're up to date now, Ellie. Yeah. Uh, Ronnie, Monster Ganum versus MC Alga. Sorry, I've just gone back for Ronnie, so I want to keep everyone up to date when we're moving across the others. 3-0. And the last one for you to catch up with is uh, Skenderbell versus Lushna. Skenderbell versus Lushna. And then with that, Ronnie, you're up to date if you put this one in. I think my put. Oh, 0-3. He's changed his mind. So 0-3. And for the first game, he's gone 1-all. Right, we are back on track. So game number 5 for you people is, where's this game? Carvan versus Sumqait. No Googling. Carvan versus Suqait. score lines before the country where the game's being played, because then like that people will start looking it all up, and then we'll wait another year before we get the results in for this one. I'm already in. I've put my result in already. Sounds like Russia or nearby. You could well be right, Kuva. Jess is going for a 0-2. El Del Coquerel has gone for a 0-2. It's not Kazakhstan, but it is one of the stans. It is one of the. There you go. Jess is the Googler. Azerbaijan. Should be right. It is Azerbaijan. A 1-2 for. Was that Drula that did 1-2? I think it was. Drula. Drula did do a 1-2. 0-2 for Jess. I've got a 0-4 for Daz. A 0-4 for Daz. These games are all being played tomorrow. Kazakhstan says so. Sorry, my daughter's friend came over to cook and I was tucking in Jose to a beautiful beef stew. It's banging. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Ed's gone for a 0-2. These games are all being played tomorrow. I was going to put an Iraqi game in there and I didn't in the end because Iran are at war. But Iran have cancelled all their games. A lot of the games in the Gulf states have been cancelled for obvious reasons. But Iraq's games were still going ahead. Suppose they're not the ones in conflict at the moment. 0-1 for Ronnie. A 0-1 for Ronnie. And you've got dumplings too, so that you're being spoilt, aren't you, Ellie? If you've got dumplings too. A 0-3 for the original. I love that you changed your name to the original as well. That's top play there, Daz. Love it. A 1-2 for Kuva. And then we've got a 0-2 for Archer. A 0-1 for Ryan. And now I've got to look for Ellie and Graham. I'm sure Graham would have put his score, and Graham always does. Let me go back up the do. No, I haven't got a score from Graham. Normally I get a score quite early from Graham. Not had a score from Graham. And Ellie. Graham and Ellie, please. Unless they put it in, it's not showing up here. I'm going right back up again. No Graham and Ellie. Graham and Ellie. No scores on the doors from you two yet. There's 18 people apparently watching now, and only less than that playing. If you want to play and you've got membership, join in. Join in. Oh, did he? Is that what Graham said? 2-0 all the way through. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, 2-0 all the way through for Graham. And then it's just Ellie we're waiting on. Thanks, Jula. Ellie's put down 0-2. Okay, sorry, my fault if I didn't see it or if it hasn't come through. Ellie at 0-2. Right, Graham's nice and easy. Got him all done, didn't we? Right, game number 6 for you guys. Right, any guesses? No. Guess the scoreline and then we'll go to the country after. It's Borak Banja Luka versus Siroki Brijeg. Borak Banja Luka versus Siroki Brijeg. Scores first, and then we guess later. 2-1 for Daz. I thought some of you might like this name. Daz has gone 2-1. There we go. Ronnie spoilt the party already by telling us it's Bosnia. I said guess the scores because otherwise we'll be here all day. Um, Yes, good morning to you, Nick. No worries at all. I will do that for you, sir. I hope you are well, and I hope work ends up calming down for you because I know that you have been very, very busy of late because you've messaged me and I know all about it. Um, so Nick wants. Did you say 2-1 across the board? Yeah, Nick, I will do it for you now. 2-1 across the board. Just need to find it. There's Nick there. Nick, copy and paste. 2-1 across the board. He said, didn't he? 2-1. 2-1 across the board for Nick. Nice and easy one. Nick's done. Right, that's done now. I've got to go back and search everyone's scorelines. So I went through which I got. Jess says 3-1. Archer says 3-1. Coover says 3-1. Ronnie says 3-1. Ooh. So Archer and Jess both said 3-1. Cooves said 3-1. Ronnie says 3-1. Uh, you got Cripe ranting right, and that says Jula. Borak Banja Luka. Borak Banja Luka. Uh, Wait, mate, you ain't seen nothing yet. 2-1 for Ryan G. 2-1 for Ryan G. A 2-0 for Tot Spurs. OG. That's the OG. 2-0 for Tot Spurs. Um, a 2-0 for Ed. So who am I missing now? These two people. 2-0 for Drula. I'm missing one score. There she is. There she is. 3-0 for RL's Bells. And yet, like as quite people quite rightly pointed out, this game is being played in Bosnia. All I can see is Borat in the name. Borak Banja Luka. Borak Banja Luka versus Siroki Bridgegg. But anyway, I've got your got your full put it in. Right. And this is not a joke. This is another game. The next game is Septembri Sofia versus Cherno More. It could be Cheer No More, couldn't it? Cheer No More. Septembri Sofia versus Cherno More, please, people. I can see some of you smiling away at this, and I'm glad it's brought you some joy and some fun into what's been an awful fucking week. But yeah, I hope it has. But I can see some of you uh, smiling away. Sofia is the capital. This one's easy, says Kuva. Edem is coming in with a 2-all draw. Say no more. So 2-all draw for Ed. Let me find a 2-all draw. Where's a 2-all? 2-all for Ed. A 2-all draw for Ed. A 1-2 for Archer. I've gone for 0-2. Archer's gone 1-2. I think Drew has gone 1-3. Copy across Drew's 1-3. Jess is also a 1-2. Jess. 1-2. Ronnie's 1-2. Coos and the OG are both 0-2. Coos and the OG are both 0-2. 3-1 for Sai. Els, Bells, and Daz Of O2s. Bells, bells. I don't know whether Archer's having a bet on the football this week, but he's been quite quick. Where Ryan must be really studying the form because Ryan has not given me a score as yet. You studying the pulse panels, are you, Ryan? Right. Ryan's definitely not giving me a score, has he? No. Borak. Okay, so give me the Borak. He's not giving me this one. Okay, Ryan, I'm going to move on. You'll have to catch up with this one. You might be lagging. You could be working. I'm not sure. The next game for you people is easy one. This one. It's Everton in it. It's Everton in it versus Limash. Everton versus Limash, please, people. 1-2 for Ryan. Okay. This one's easy. This is Everton in it versus Limash. We all know Everton, don't we? Everton versus Limash. South America. Forgot which, says Kuva. Peru? No, it's not Peru. It's not Peru. But 0-2 for Ryan. Ryan's come in. So Ryan didn't have to Google this. Ryan came in quite quickly with a 0-2 here. He's probably bet on these teams in the past. He was coming quite quickly. Jess has come in with a 0-2. I'm not sure that Jess does football bets, but quite quick. 0-2 for Archer. A 1-all for Edem. Ed's gone 1-all. Ronnie says chilly. Chilly it is. It's chilly outside, and it's chilly in this game as well. 0-3 for Dazar. 0-3. 0-3 for Top Spurs. The OG. He's changed his name, which I think is actually brilliant. He's Top Spurs OG. Who else we got? Drula says 2-0. 2-0 for Drula. I got a 2-1 for Sai. I then have a 1-4 for Coos. Coos, 1-4. And I am missing a couple of people. So I'm missing Els Bells and Ronnie. But Ronnie would have given me a score. Ronnie has. Ronnie's given me 0-3. So it's just Els Bells that hasn't given me a score. Has she now? No, still no score. Okay, Lima is the capital of Peru. My stab had some logic to it. There you go, Coos. Coos loves this, doesn't he? Coos loves this. He's our private sleuth, our Coos. Right, moving on to the next game. AS New Soga versus Mazembe. AS New Soga versus Mazembe. Africa, no idea though. Ooh, Ellie's gone for 1-3 for the previous game, I think. Ellie went 1-3. Just put Ellie's score for the previous game in there. Ellie's gone 1-3. So for the last game, Kuva's gone 4-1. Who's gone 4? Sorry, Daz has gone 4-1 for this game. African idea though. Sai says Nigeria. Archer, Mr. Google himself, says DR of Congo, and he'd be right. You can tell the Googlers are. You can tell them who they are. So you've got a 2-0 for Drula. 2-0 for Drula. A Daigle again for Sai. Sai likes the Daigles. Sai's on a Daigle. Give Sai the Daigle. 5-1 for the Elspells. God, she's come out firing. We've got a 0-3 for Eltel and Ed M. Eltel and Ed M are both going 0-3. I've got a 1-3 for OG and Jess. The OG and Jess have gone 1-3. OG and Jess have 1-3. Ryan has gone 0-2. Archer's gone 0-3. Ryan G's gone 0-2. A 2-5 for Coos. Who went for 5-1? Ellie did. And it's 2-5 for Coover. And we have the last score. Oops, that's come out wrong, isn't it? It should be up with 11. There we go, that's done. And then the last score I'm looking for is our Ronnie. Our Ronnie must have given me a score, surely. 0-4, our Ronnie. (0-4) for our Ronnie. So I see everyone's gone for a max win. Who's Max? I don't know who Max is. So I see everyone's gone for a max win. That'll probably come to me sooner rather than later. Right, your next game, have a guess where this one's from. It's Ammonia Aradipu versus Ammonia. How complicated is that? Ammonia Aradipu versus Ammonia. It's kind of a derby. But when I looked at this league, there was about 15 Ammonias. No guesses for where this is, surely. Surely people know where this is. But there was a lot of Ammonias in this league. It just so happens I picked this Ammonia derby. Jesse says Cyprus. Kuva says sounds Greek. It does sound very Greek, Kuva. But Jess, Googler, has come in with Cyprus. We have scorelines coming in of Ellie's happy, isn't she? Ellie knows the teams. Ellie's gone 1-3. Ellie knows the teams. She's yippy yapping about Cyprus, so she must know the teams. But Elle's come in with a 1-3. Right, let's give it to Ellie 1-3. I've got a 1-3 for Jess. I have a Desmond for Daz. Um, 1-3 with Jess, 1-3 with Queen Ellie. I've got a 0-3 for Eltel, a 0-2 for Edem and the OG. Edem and the OG. Edem and the OG are both coming with 0-2. And Edem and the OG are both coming with 0-2s. Lovely jubbly. Drula has come in 1-3. And so's Archer. Archer 1-3. Drula, 1-3. Edem 1-all. Edem 1-all. No, it's not Edem's 1-all. It's Cy Dance. Cy's coming with a 1-all. Cy 1-all. My bad. My bad. It's Cy. And then I've got Coos at 0-2. And I believe I've got Ronnie coming in at 0-2. Yeah, and so I'm just on the sun. I'm missing Ryan, and Ryan probably give me a score. Yeah, Ryan has. Give me 1-2. 1-2 for Ryan. 1-2. Right, so that's that game done. I actually did the watch along for a game in the Conference League, says Jess. There we go. Jess has lots of football on her channel, lots and lots of football from far flung places. So, but Jess has guessed every single flag correctly before anyone else as soon as I open my mouth. So, make that of what you will. My notepad can't get any space. It's being bombarded, says Archer. Queen Ellie says, Omonia Nicosia. I've been to see them play. Their fans are wild and craziest fans on earth. They were helping reels. They were helping reels at the officials. Right, your next game, people, is Kuva. Please excuse me. The game is between Middle Fart and Hividor. Middle Fart and Hividor. Oh, so they were. Oh no, they were hurling bricks at the officials, not heaping reels. But anyway, your next game is Middle Fart versus Hividor IF. Ah, Denmark. I know this one, says Kuva. Middle Fart. I give you Middle Fart versus Hividor. Daz is going 2-0. A 2-2 for Drula. Ah, where is Drula's score? Drula says 2-2. There's a 2-2 there for me. It got being placed across. 2-2. 1-2. Middle fart a lot of hot air, it says Ellie, and gives me a 1-2 scoreline. Lady Ellie. A very lady. A 0-2 for Jess. 4-0 for Kuva. 4-0. 4-0 for Kuva. A 0-2 for Ed. And a 0-3 for the OG. OG says 0-3. A 1-3 for Mr. Ryan. Middle fart. A fart that comes deep from your stomach, says Cy. Ronnie 1-3. Cy's 1-2. And I'm missing one person. Is he done his? They're going to stink the place out, says the OG. Archer's gone 4-0. He's a person I was looking for, but I've seen it now. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're on to the 12th game. The 12th game of 20. The 12th game of 20 is Parnu, JK Vaporous versus Payday. Payday. Parnu, JK Vaporous versus Paid. Payday. I don't know the pronunciation. I don't want to butcher it. I don't want to, say things wrong for people that live in other countries. But that is your next game. That is your 12th game, I believe. 12th out of 20, that one. Yeah, this is the 12th out of 20. That Latvia? No, it's not Latvia. Not far though. Not far. Probably shares a border. Estonia, I think. Sure, I've had these in Anaka before, says Ryan G. Estonia, you'd be right. You'd be right. It is Estonia. Um, we have Desmond for Daz. Daz is coming in first with a Desmond. Right, Daz found it. Found a Desmond to put in it. A 1-0 for Drula. A 1-0 for Drula. A 2-0 for Edem. A 2-1 for Jess. Who else we got here? You got a 0-3 for El Tol Cockerel. A 2-1 for Archer. A 1-0 for Ronnie. A 1-2 for Ryan. A 1-2 for Kuva. A 2-2 for Sai. Got Sai in there. And I'm missing just Els and the OG. The OG is said 0-2. OG says 0-2. OG says 0-2. So it's just Elsy Bells that I'm missing. But Sai's now wants to change this to 3-2. Cool. Let me change your Sai. 3-2. 3-2 to Sai. Right. Am I missing Elsbells? Let me have a look. Have I got Elsbells anywhere? No, Elsbells hasn't put a score in. Right, Els hasn't put a score in, so she'll have to come back to that or put one in as we go on to the next game. And the next game is between Spaeri and Din Tbilisi, which I believe must be Dynamo Tbilisi. Spaeri versus Din Tbilisi. Spaeri versus Din. AFK a minute. We'll catch up. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right, let's see where we are. So I have got a 1-2 from Archer. I've got a 3-0 for Daz. I have a 2-1 for Drula and a 2-1 for Jess. Jess and Drula, both on 2-1. South Africa, says Si. What, this match? A 1-0 to Ryan. A 1-0 to Ryan. Jeez. A 0-3 for Eltel. A 2-2 for Edem. Two for Edem. A 2-1 for the OG. And then I've got Yes to Please He's in Georgia, says Edem. A 1-3 for Si. So we are just missing Ellie for 2. Ellie for 2. And I have Cooper and I need Ronnie. Cooper and Ronnie. Ronnie's gone 1-2, so I've got Ronnie's. Cooper will catch up, I'm sure, because he said he was doing something. 1-2. Yeah, you're quite right, Archer. They've only just started their season, and some teams haven't even played one game. That's correct. That's correct. There's quite a few games I've picked like that. That's the first game. So if you really want to know, you've got to do your research for some of these games. You either got to look at last season or betting patterns. Because otherwise, there's nobody that watches this football week in, week out that have another clue about this. Right, the next game that we're moving on to, sure people will love this one. It's the Magpies versus Lincoln. It's the Magpies versus Lincoln. This is a game for everyone. And the Magpies versus Lincoln. This could be. I said I was picking no games from England, no games from Great Britain at all. But yet and beyond, behold, we've got Magpies versus Lincoln. What say you people? Magpies v Lincoln. A 2-all draw for Daz. Daz, you're liking the 2-alls? Ireland, says Daz. Drula says 1-3. 1-2 to Jess. Gibraltar, says, don't tell me, Jess, you've done a watch along for a Gibraltar side. 1-3, says Archer. Probably done one. I don't know. Have they had a team in the? I don't know whether they've had a team in the conference. A 1-3 for Archer, a 0-4 for Eltel. Eltel's gone 0-4. A 0-5 for Ronnie. A 0-3. A 0-3 for the OG as well. A 0-3 for Ryan G. Is this because look at they're saying it's called the Lincoln Red Imps? Doesn't say that on this. When I looked, it didn't tell me it was the Lincoln Red Imps, but I take it. So it's 1-3 for Totspurs. Sorry, 0-3 for Ryan, and a 1-3 for Totspurs. A 0-2 for Ed. Si's gone for a 4-all draw. Si's not shying away from this fixture. Si, 4-all for Si. Sperry 1-2 and 0-4 for Mr. Cooper. I don't know where else Bells has gone, but Lincoln Reds were in the Conference League. Yeah, they were. They were. Lincoln Reds were. Yeah, for definite. But when I looked this up, I didn't know Lincoln Imps Reds were Lincoln Imps Reds. It just said Magpies versus Lincoln. So that's why I picked it. I thought, yeah, let's keep it. Right. Some people might be happy with this one. It's acronyms again. It's acronyms again. It's AK versus AEL. Larissa. AK versus AEL. Larissa. So AEL versus AEK versus AEL. Larissa. Edem 2-0. 2-0. 3-0 for Drew. La. Drew La 3-0. I have a 3-1 for Daz. 3-1 for Daz. I think Ike, our second, had them in an ACCA the other week, says Edem. Easy one again, says Kuva. Some of these have been ridiculously obscure. The names have been. Eltel's going 3-0. Archer has gone 3-0. Jess is going 3-1. We have 2-0 for Ronnie. For Ronnie. I've got a 3-1 for Kuva. Kuva with Coos. Boy, bloody find a 3-1 when you need one. Oh, there's a 3-1 there. A 3-1 for Kuva. A 2-2 for Sai. A 2-2 for Sai. Jess says Park, Olympiakos, and AK are all on 53 points. A 3-1 for Kuva. I've got 2 for Sai. I've got 3-1 for Ryan. Don't know. It'd be interesting to know if any of you lot have got any of these at all in any of your hackers for this week. But there we go. Right, I don't know. Elsa's going to have to catch up because she's not here. Right, the next game we go to is a small matter. We've done these before. It's Mohammedan versus Bengaluru FC. Nice, easy one there for you. Mohammedan versus Bengaluru FC. And this is the 16th out of 20, this game that we're doing this week for the bonus games. I hope you're all happy. We've had bonus games. Like I said, hopefully it's brought a chuckle to yourselves. Yeah, it is India Kuva. Yeah, it is. I hope it's brought a chuckle to yourselves. It certainly brought me a chuckle when I was looking for all the scores today. God, it's a real last minute dash to get this done today. But we've got there. 20 games. Didn't give you the 23s, 24s, and 25s that we've done in the past. But yeah, keeping it. Sorry, just reading another comment. Not having a knacker, Jose. Keeping it all for Cheltenham. I haven't even bothered looking at Cheltenham. Yeah, I'm there. I'll be there next week, but I've not looked. I've not looked at anything at all. Ryan G has gone 1-1 for this game. Daz, you asked me a question about England, about the cricket and the World Cup, and I said to you, too many players are off form. And if you look at yesterday's game, how they carried on and played in the semi-final with Phil Salt and Josh Butler, who were both woefully out of form. is beyond me. Harry Brook has made one score in the rest of the games. He's been absolutely useless. Tom Banton is a flat track bully. Tom Banton is absolutely crap. He's horrific. He needs to go back and work on his game, or yeah, he's horrific. It was the same people that bailed England out. I thought England's bowling has been abysmal as well. I think it's been shocking. I think Archer's gone for loads of runs. Rashid has gone for more runs than I've ever seen him go for, and the bowlers just ain't there. I mean, it's a batter's game now, T20, but the bowlers weren't that great for England, and it's the same people. It was the same people. You had Will Jacks with both bat and ball. You had Jacob Bethel again, and it was the same people that bowled England out. And Sam Curran. Sam Curran put bits and pieces together. It's the same people. They were never ever going to win against a decent side. They struggled against all the poor sides. They were never going to be a decent side. You thought they might have turned the corner after the New Zealand game. Nah, none of it. None of it. So everything I said in the past to you, mate, came to roost, didn't it? On yesterday, I was on a train up to Tottenham to the match, um, and it was buffering a lot, so I didn't get to see much. I know that England had to chase 254, which when I saw the score, I just thought to myself, yeah, be lucky. I mean, I didn't see the last over either, but Archer hit three sixes off the last over, I believe. But by then, by the fifth ball of the game of the innings before the end, they already knew they were through. So that's probably why they were bowling. And they were saying you can have your sixes because you're not going to get enough of them to win. As long as we don't bowl don't bowl no balls, you ain't getting through. Um, 2-0 for Edem, a 0-3 for Kuva. I digressed there. 1-0 for Daz. A 1-0 to Drula. Drula's gone for a 1-0. 1-0 for Drula. Sai's gone for 3-1. Sai says 3-1. Sai 3-1. 1-2 for Archer. Archer with a 1-2. The OG's gone for 1-3. The OG has gone 1-3. Eltel's gone 0-2. Ronnie says 0-1. Right, and there we have it. And yes, it's India, Ed. This game was being played in India. Right, the next game. So this is the 17th of 20. Is Altai versus Kairat Almaty. Altai versus Kairat Almaty. Oh, loading myself up on water before I go and play football. Double session tonight, 2.5 hours. Should be fun. Parnu 2-2. Okay, Ellie's rolling back, so 2-2 for Ellie's for that one. Okay. And then I've got a 2-3, a 2-3 for Daz. One of the stands, he says. 2-3. No, she's missed. Yeah, she's rolling back, Daz. She's rolling back. It is. It's Kazakhstan. Um, it's Kazakhstan, Kuva. 2-3 for Daz. 0-2 for Ed M. 0-2 for Ed. OG, you got to shoot. Have you had 2-1 for the remaining games? No worries at all, mate. OG. Have a lovely weekend, Daz, you and the family, mate. There we go. OG 2-1 for all the games. That's fine. Spaeri 1-2. Right, 1-2 for Ellie on that one. I know what she's doing, and I'm still up to date with everybody else. A 0-3 for Drula. A 0-3 for Drew. Right, who else we got? Queen Ellie's gone 0-3 for the Magpies. And then Lincoln. 2-1 Mohammedan. So Ellie, you're missing a game. You're still missing a game, Ellie. 1-1 for Kuva. Ellie, you're missing the Greek game. The Greek one. You're missing the Ayak Ayel Larissa game. You're missing the Greek game, Ellie, which was the one before this one. So it was the one before the Mohammed game. You're missing one game, Els. 0-4 for Ronnie. 0-4 for Ronnie. 2-1 and 0-4. A 2-1 for Archer. Archer's got a 2-1 in this game. What have I got Jess as? The Greek game 2-all. Okay. Right, you're now up to date, Els. Just got to catch up with everyone else here. Jess has gone 0-2. Did I get Jess's? No, I didn't. So Jess is missing one, so I'll get Jess's in now. And Jess has gone 0-2. Okay, so I'm now looking for Ryan and Sai. Ryan's gone 0-2 as well. And then Sai. Oops. Sai. Sai went 3-2. Sai was one of the first in. Right, that's it. Game number 18. Right, game number 18 from 20 is Silema versus Floriana. Silema versus Floriana. We're nearly there, people. Game 18 of 20. Silema versus Floriana. Let me have a look. Where are we? Right, we're on this one. So I've got to put a score in there as well. No, you're on, Kuva. You're spot on. You're all there. You're there. You're fine. A 1-2 for Drula. You're up to date, Kuva. It's game 18 of 20, this one, but you're up to date. 1-2 for Drula. 3-1 for Sai. 3-1 for Sai. A 2-2 for Edem. Copy Edem 2-2. 2-2 for Adam. A 1-3 for Jess. A 1-3 for Jess. Jess 1-3. Archer a 0-2. Archer a 0-2. Eltar 1-2. 1-3 for Ronnie. Ronnie 1-3. Ronnie's there on a 1-3. And then I've got a 0-1 for Coos. One, two, 1-2. Right, so I'm missing a load of people. I'm missing a stack of people. I'm missing Daz, Ryan, Ellie. Ryan's 1-2, so I've got Ryan's in. So it's Daz and Ellie. No, Ryan, you're up to date. You're up to date. Right, Daz and Ellie are the two that I'm missing. So yeah, just Daz and Ellie, and then I've got everyone for this. No Daz and no Ellie. 2-2 for Daz. Good man, Daz. I've got you. Sometimes I doubt myself, Daz, when I'm looking for scores, thinking it's not showing up, and that's why I keep calling it out. But I'm glad you've done it. So that's in. Ellie's going to have to catch up with her score. The 19th game, penultimate game. Normally they say it's the 19th over where you do the business to win the match. Well, people, I give you Arsenal. Arsenal Tivat versus Jerezo or Jerezo. Arsenal Tivat. So it's Arsenal versus Jerezo. Arsenal versus Jerezo. This is your penultimate game. Arsenal Tivat versus Jerezo. 4-1 for Daz. 4-1 for Daz. Oh, we're flying in. As 0-5 for Sai. Obviously doesn't like Arsenal Jivat. 0-5 for Sai. I have a 1-2 for Jess. No Kuva, not Moldova. Probably not a million miles from Moldova, but it's not Moldova. I thought you was on the right track, but then I thought that spell check might have, or predictive text might have taken it over, but it's not Moldova. 1-2 to. She can't go for Yas, so she's going 1-2. Is what Julia says. 2-all is what Kuva has stated. Find a 2-all draw here somewhere. That's for Kuva. Kuva's gone 2-all. A 1-2 for Archer. Yeah, it's actually Montenegro, as someone's pointed out. So I thought you started with Montenegro and ended up with Moldova. A 0-2 for Edem. Ed's going for a 0-2. Ellie for the previous game has gone 1-all. Ronnie's gone 2-all. A 1-2 for Ryan as well. and a 1-2 for Els. Right, we are on the last game, people. And the last game this week for you, for this bonus predictions this week, just to keep the show ticking over and keeping people happy, is a game between Piast and Zaglabi. Zaglabi. Piast versus Zaglabi. And that is the final bonus game of the week. That is your 20th and final game. Piast versus Zaglabi. Yes, you're quite right. It is Poland. Drula's gone 3-2. 3-2. 3-2 to Drula. Drula. He's gone for a 3-2. Find a 3-2 for Drews. Drula's going for a 3-2. Drula's gone for a 3-2. Who else has gone there? A 1-0 for Queen Els. Els Bells has gone 1-0. Right, Ellie's gone 1-0. 2-0 for Ed. Senor Ed is 2-0. I'm not drunk. I'm a paste. Go on, Si. 0-1. 0-1 for Eltel. A 2-all for Si. And he's not paced. That's a good one, Si. That's a good one. I'm not paced. Yeah, like it, like it. A 2 for Si. A 1-2 for Archer. A 0-1 for Ryan G. 0-1 for Ryan. 0-2 for Jess. A 0-2 for Jess. There we go. Judah says, thanks, Jose and chat. Got a dash. Dennis calling. Have a good weekend. And you, Drew. 0-2 for Ronnie. Let's do that. This is Ronnie. It's gone for a 0-2. I have a 3-2 for Daz. And it wouldn't be right without having, 0-2 as well. Right, let me just save this. Save. Right, people, I have got all your scores. Well done. Thank you for joining me and going through these tongue twisters that we went through today from far-flung places. But I did keep it real. Said I weren't picking any British teams, and I didn't. Although they sound British, your Evertons and your Arsenals and that. Although they sound British, they're not actually your Magpies, your Lincolns. They sound English, but they're not. So well done, everyone, for participating. Hopefully, it's brought you a bit of taking the edge off what's been a really awful week for a lot of us, as I said, in the world and in for football. So I wish each and every one of you an absolutely fantastic weekend with you and yours and whatever it is you're going to do. And I will see you all next week. I've got. I will. Sorry, I'm just seeing some comments. I will see you all next week. Ronnie says, "Thanks, Jose. Have a good weekend." Or Spurs are not playing. Thanks, Jose. Have a blessed weekend, says Ed. You too, sir. Thanks, Jose, for all your hard work. It's appreciated. Have a great weekend, says Jess. And you too, Jess. Dad says, going to see ex-player tomorrow at Chester, Jose. He's managing Darlington now. Brilliant. Enjoy your day, Dad. I hope the weather comes out for you, mate. I really do. Cooper says, thanks so much. I enjoy having a guess at the countries, which is you were quite spot on, and most of them. My oldest is a linguist, and we've learned all 197 country names and capitals, along with seas, oceans, and Great Lakes. Brilliant! It's great knowledge to have. Honestly, it's great knowledge to have. The more knowledge you have, and the more knowledge about different things, the better it is for yourself, and it keeps you challenged. It keeps your mind ticking. It keeps you challenged. Ryan says, don't know how I didn't miss a game. Got my mum and sister nattering in whilst I'm doing all these. Hard to keep up. Well done, Ryan. You did keep up. He says, thank you, Jose. Have a great weekend. Ryan, you too, mate. Archer says, thanks, Jose. Have a lovely weekend. Oh, it's nice Spurs aren't playing to ruin it. Archer, have a great weekend. Mr. Sai, you and the family, Sai. I wish you all the very best. Have a lovely weekend. Like I said, everyone, thank you very much. We will be back. The predictions results will be sometime beyond Saturday because the games are being played tomorrow. Steve Watson, thank you, Jose. Hope you have a good weekend. Also, when's the results show? Daz, I've not decided yet because I'm at Cheltenham, so I've not decided yet. Not decided whether I've got time to do it on a Sunday, on a Monday, or whether I have to wait till Wednesday. I'm not sure yet, but they will be soon. Just notification bell, and it will tell you when we're next on. But I'm not going to give a promise now because I'm not sure. But who knows? Because all these games are actually being played tomorrow. If I've got time to fit a result show in, I will do. Predictions for game week 30 will be next week. I can't remember what day the Premiership games are on next week. And now that you lot are asking me the question, you know I'm going to look it up, don't you? So the games next week are. Do they begin on a Friday? No, because it's Europe next week, isn't it? Yeah, it's Europe next week. So the games begin on a Saturday. So predictions will be back next Friday. Normal predictions. Um, Harry's horse is there. Harry's got more than one horse. Harry's got the jukebox man running the Gold Cup on Friday, but he's got. I don't think he's got any runners on Tuesday. But when I spoke to Harry last week, I think he's got runners on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I don't think he has any on Tuesday from the conversation I had with him. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I've got to go and play football. So once again, hit the like button on the way out. Thank you. Share, like, comment, tell your mates, and subscribe if you haven't to, and people are watching this on playback. But I wish everybody a brilliant weekend. Catch up with you soon, guys. And as always, it's come on, you Spurs.
Tell, Cockerel. He's just a true guy. You'll have a true time. Tell, Cockerel. Leave your troubles at the door. You know the game, you know the score. We're here to have fun, so holster that gun and read the writing on the wall. The predictions leak, done every week. It just goes on and 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 on. Why do I always get it wrong? Tell, Cockerel. He's just a chill guy. You'll have a chill time. Tell, Cockerel. Jose gets himself around. Always talking Spurs, wherever he is found, home or away. He always tips to win, throws the form book in the bin with a cheeky knowing grin. Tell, Cockerel. He's just a chill guy. You'll have a chill time. Tell, Cockerel. The Predictions League, done every week. It just goes on and on and on and on. Why do I always get it wrong? Every time I play along. Tell, Cockerel. The show is so chilled. Your time is well filled. If you want good friendly chat, then here's where it's at. Tell Cockerel. Goes on and 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 on. Why do I always get it wrong? El Tell, Cockerel. The show is so chill. Your time is well filled. If you want good friendly chat, then here's where it's at. El Tell, Cockerel.